I'm Kevin Ferguson with the Wanco Company of Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to be covering operation, preventative maintenance, and deployment of our long-run light tower. Today we're doing this with a unit that's been deployed in the mining operation now for over 2 years, and as you can see, she's a little used. When choosing a site location for deploying your light tower, you always want to make sure you have as level a site as possible and as stable a ground in which to deploy the unit on. Always make sure that all 5 stabilizing jacks are on shore footing and level the unit as close to level as you can get it, with the understanding that if any of the tires come off the ground, it's perfectly fine as long as the stabilizing jacks are deployed properly. First, I want to review on the Wanco Long-Run Light Tower our stabilizing straps that we use to minimize vibration on the light fixtures as you're towing the unit on uneven ground or rough terrain. The bar here on the back of the light fixture is a chafing mechanism to keep the strap from becoming damaged chafing on the back of the fixture. Make sure that the strap is in the proper position before towing. Always remove the top safety pin from the travel position before raising the tower. The next step in releasing the ratchet strap before deploying the light tower, open the unit up, always latching the door in a safe and upright position. The ratchet strap releases from the inside. You release the locking mechanism and move the handle all the way to the upright position, relieving pressure on the strap. Then you're able to pull slack in the strap and release it from the cross member, and it'll retract back into the unit for safe stowage. To deploy your outrigger stabilizing jacks, simply pull the release pin, sliding the tube out until the release pin locks it into its next position. Pulling the release pin on the jack, swinging it down until it locks firmly in the down position. Then adjust the jack accordingly to level the unit. On the Wanco Long-Run Light Tower, there are 2 sliding stabilizing jacks located on the front right and front left of the unit. A tongue stabilizing jack used when you unhook the unit from the vehicle, and 2 rear stabilizing jacks. Make sure that all stabilizing jacks are in the down position and secured properly before the unit is put into an upright position. Next, we're going to cover adjusting the lights so you can properly get the amount of light on the ground where you need it. Each light fixture is equipped with an adjustment handle on the side. Loosen the handle to the desired amount, allowing you to pivot the fixture as needed to get the direction of the fixture that you need. Tighten the handle back up, rotate the fixture on its axis to the position required, and then you're ready to stand the tower up in its vertical position. The main features of our control panel are our automated controller, your main breaker, your accessory outlet breaker, and your 2 light fixture control switches, as well as your ignition switch. Your keys are found on a lanyard attached to the side of the control box, and your auxiliary outlets are located on the right-hand side of your control panel. Many of these units are equipped with an emergency stop button. Prior to starting or moving any further forward in the operation of the unit, make sure the button is pulled out in the reset position. On the Long-Run Light Tower equipped with the dusk to dawn control system, you will first install your key. 0 is the off position, 1 is the run position. Upon turning the key to the run position, your automated controller powers up, and it comes up in the automatic feature as standard. Next, assure all your breakers are on or nothing will function and operate. After all breakers are on, standard deployment, you can close the door. The unit will turn itself on automatically at night, turn itself off automatically in the morning. Upon itself turning itself on at night, once the engine fires, there's approximately a 2-minute delay, allowing for proper engine warm-up before the lights will come on. If needing to operate your long-run light tower in manual mode, Understanding in manual mode, you disengage the dusted on features of the automated controller. Upon pushing the green start button, you will hear an audible alarm warning the operator that in roughly 20 to 30 seconds, the unit will start itself automatically. By running it in manual mode, the unit will run non-stop, either until the operator turns the unit off or the unit shuts itself off due to low fuel.
Hello, this is Jeff with Wanco. We're going to pick up here at the mining site. We've already taken off the towing straps, we've already aimed the lights, and the next step typically is to start the engine, get the engine going, and turn on the lights. Then we'll erect a tower, but for the sake of the video and the noise of the engine, we're not going to start the engine at this point, but we are going to raise the tower and the lights just by the battery. Usually we want the engine running for this in order to have the battery being charged so that we're not trying to drain the battery and then start the engine. So remember, start the engine and then raise the lights as you're operating it. So let's go ahead and do that now. The electric winch unit here has two switches on it. We have one for the tilt up and down. This is the one for the drawbar winch. And then over here we have the second tower winch for raising the tower up and down. So the first thing we always want to do is we want to raise the tower or tilt the tower to the up position. So it's marked up and it's marked down. So we'll hit the up. And there we're bringing it up. There it's going up. And you'll hear and we had a click for it to be stored in spot. The next switch is the raise the tower, and again down and up. So we would go up. And we're going a little bit slow because we're not running the engine to get the voltage on the battery. So the tower would be going a little bit faster if we had the engine running. There we are. We're in the up position. Now that we've had the tower tilted and telescoped up, the next step would be to rotate your lights where you need to. Two locking knobs here on the swivel base, and the tower can rotate freely to the desired position. Once you get it to your desired position, re-lock in the little knobs on the swivel base. Now that we've got the tower up in the air, to ensure that the lights are going to turn on for us tonight, we got the switch turned to number 1, the active. It is set to auto, main breaker's on, and each individual light is on. So we have the top row and the bottom row lights all switched on. We're good to go. We've turned the lights individually to put the light to the areas that we need it. So we are good for tonight. If you'd like to see more videos on Wanco products, please visit wanco.com/videos.